What's going on? I am making a video to talk about the covenants and how to turn in for the rewards on them and get the final things you need at the end of the game. If we've done everything with Ludlith, we'll have all the spells and pyromancies that he sells here, or that you can have him transpose. And even if he's not here, you should be able to still use it unless you didn't give him the kiln on this playthrough, which I was sure I did. But anyways, the covenants that we need to be concerned with are, well, all of them, but you can only turn in for 6 of them. So the Way of the Blue Sentinels, and the Blade of the Dark Moon, they all go to Yorshka in her tower prison in Irithyll. Better make sure I drink a little while wearing this Sign of Avarice. For hunting down the items you need to turn in, which are these 6 items, you'll really want to beef up your item find by getting a Sign of Avarice. I've got the +2 gold serpent ring, and I'm also carrying the crystal sage rapier, which I transposed from Ludlith up there with the crystal sage's soul. Also, buy as many of these from patches as you can and just break them as you go out farming. But let's go to the Pit of Hollows and turn in our vertebra shackles for the Mound Makers first, and we'll go look at where to farm those up. Now, of course, you access the Mound Makers by getting in the cage of that kind of Goliath hollow guy at the beginning, or on that side path here in the Undead Settlement at the beginning of it. But just walk right up here and pray at the sacrificial altar. We'll turn in about half of them, 15, and get the Bloodlust Sword. And we'll turn in the rest of them. We'll take the Warmth Pyromancy, and that should be all the pyromancies if you've been following this. I don't know why I'm too heavy. That's why. Anyways, probably more the shield. Let's go to the Catacombs of Karthus, and we'll see where to farm up these shackles. But that should be the last pyromancy you get. They got me the trophy, and we're just a few away, or I am, from the platinum now. And provided that you follow along with me, you would have the same. Right over in this little area, and we'll go right around here. Break this. I need that damn shield gone. Get that rapier in hand. You can two-hand your weapon as long as you've got the rapier out. And just finish these guys off whatever you can. They give quite a few things. And there's another one down at the end of the hall if you want to go fight him. He does come back twice, but I'm not going to fight him. Anyways, let's go on to the next place and turn in the next set of items. I can't wait to see what the rewards are. We'll travel now to the Old Wolf and turn in all the sword grass that you get for... all of these you can acquire by playing online, but this is how to get them offline. The sword grass you can play as one of the wolves of Farron, the watchdogs of Farron, and you invade people as they try to make their way through the Farron Keep. You just stand around and you automatically invade people. The same thing with the Aldrich one. Of course, the Mound Makers are the mad spirits, the purple spirits, but you need to kill people to get one with them. Let's pray to her and turn in our sword grass. So we'll turn in 15 again. The old wolf curved sword. Alright. And one more time. Wolf Knight's great shield, huh? And a wolf ring. But I've got the wolf ring plus 2. So anyways, to get the sword grass, let's go over to the keep ruins and look at the grooves right outside. And they're the ones that you kill for the sword grass. There's 3 of them there. Now there's another place you can do it as well. I'll point that out in a minute. But let's look at them first. So these 3 these you actually don't get to. They're not too bad to farm up. The vertebrate shackles are terrible. So that's for the sword grass. And let's move on to the next place. So on to Rosaria's bedchamber, and then we'll come back and talk about where to get the pale tongues for the Rosaria's fingers. Alright, there she is in bed with that thing. I don't know what the hell's going on there. Let's turn in some. We don't want to reallocate. We need 15 to begin with, just to see what the first item is. Obscuring ring, alright. And man grub staff. Well, that's gross. Let's get out of here before any more man grub stuff goes on, and we'll head to the perimeter keep. And look for the pale tongues for a minute. There's those 2 dark wraiths that show up. They're what you have to kill. It's nice to have a big weapon. It really knocks some of these enemies down and gives you a chance to swing it again if you can get it off before they attack you. This big hammer works pretty good for it. Right, now I'm going to equip the bow, though I will switch out of it. So right out here, get up the hill a ways so you don't draw both the wraiths. They're a pain to fight together. We're gonna take the first one. He's ready to fight, so you might as well meet him in the middle. And this big hammer staggers him so well that they can't really get much going. Just rinse and repeat on that until you've got all the pale tongues you need, and you can complete Rosaria's fingers. And let's go on now right here to the water reserve. Talk about the Aldrich Faithful, I think they're called, or the Deep Faithful. We'll look. I know if you play as them, when I was playing this, I would switch to each one I was farming. There, the Aldrich Faithful. But when I was playing as them, I would get summoned out of in Anne Orlando to go attack other people. So it seems like you're there to protect Aldrich. But let's turn in the human dregs, and we're going to turn in just some. Great Deep Soul, and that's the Master of Sorceries. Nice. And let's turn in the rest of these. Archdeacon Greatstaff. Now, I'll show you where I was farming them. Though I'll only show you part of it. I don't know what else I've got. I think just the... I got the pyromancy. Oh, the miracles, I think, which I should get from the sunlight ones. We'll see. I should have everything else. Black Flame, alright, and Orlando. This is the Aldrich's boss room. And what I was doing was just come out here. Now you probably want to crack a coin before you come out and start doing this. If you want, you can run right up into those ones as well. There's actually quite a few of them out here. And they die pretty easily. Their fire can get you staggered and cost a few hit points, but get yourself a weapon that'll take everything down fast. There shouldn't be any problem. Let's see. No drag. Alright, on to the next one. But that's what I do. Just run those. There's a human drag right there. Make sure you break your coin for a better chance. I got 3 dregs on one run through there, so they're actually not too bad. Let's go to the prison tower to see Yorshka and see what she'll give us. That thing's useless. Anri uses that if she goes crazy against you. Right, here's Yorshka.
Oh, good blade of the dark moon. Welcome home. If I can provide thee succor, only tell me how.
Alright.
My blade of the dark moon, thy deeds merit great worship. As captain, 'tis my duty to honor knights of great accomplishment. Please, it is thine, and not lightly given. As a shade of Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere, persevere in thy knightly duty, hunting down the gods' would-be foes.
The Dark Moon Ring, and that's the Master of Rings right there. I prefer the way she rewards you to all the other ones. This is just a little bit of exposition and...
My blade of the dark moon, thy deeds merit great worship.
Right.
I, Yorshka, captain of this company, hereby recognize thy service. This is a wonder of the dark moon, inherited from my brother for this very purpose. Please, take this. Thou art most deserving of it. As a shade of Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere, persevere in thy night. I would speak to my brother of this, one day, of the shining new hope that joined our dear company. I speak of thee, of course.
Dark Moon Blade.
Off so
Alright.
soon?
Yep, we gotta go.
May the dark moon watch over thee.
Now, proof of the Concord kept. You know, well, I'll go up there. I'm going to say you could about see it from here, as it's just up there in Anne Orlando, fighting the two silver knights that come down the stairs. And the proof of the Concord kept, they probably took me second longest next to the vertebra to get completely done. But we'll try to act like we did this a few times. If you've got a big weapon, you don't even want this guy to start in. Just attack him before he even gets to you. But kill these two just over and over again, and there you'll get your proof of the Concord kept. And we should be down to only going to the Dragon Slayer armor and turning in the Sunlight medallions, getting the final miracle, and that being everything. Though I guess I still haven't made a video showing how Irina can become corrupt and Egon turn against you, and you have to fight Egon and kill Irina. But I think I will eventually try to do that. It's very secondary, though. All you have to do is just give her the 2 deep tomes and put on his gloves after you kill him, and she'll want you to kill her. Anyways, we'll come over here for the final turn in. There he is. About half of them. Sacred Oath. And the other one. Great Lightning Spear. Master of Miracles. The Dark Soul is mine, it says. And finally, where I farm those up, this is a good fight. This Dragon Slayer armor, he's tough. Not quite the Nameless King tough. Tough enough. So we need to go to Anne Orlando, which is not here. It is Lothric Castle, I mean, Anne Orlando. I've been going there so much lately. That thing's a pretty nasty little axe. He attacks you right outside of Yorska's church if you're helping Cirrus. I just got that. Huh. And here's the last place that you would want to farm. You can kill them both the Lothric Knights here. You can see how quickly I just cut through him and he's already gone, so just run back and sit down. And that will be where you get your Sunlight medals. And that's everything for this. Don't forget to drink when you've got this head on. And thanks a ton for watching. I'll see you guys in another video.